Welcome to the Artistic Mystic Muse channel. I'm Nancy, your mystical muse. This is a collective reading for March 27th into April 2nd of 2022. So those of you who subscribe, great to see you. Newbies, welcome. Please feel free to hit like, share, subscribe. If you hit subscribe, you'll get, and the bell, you'll get notifications when I release my readings. We have beginning of the month, mid-month, and then the weekly readings. If you want a reading with me, you can go to my website down below. My readings are an hour long. They're very in depth, but if you want something shorter, just on my website, connect with me and we can maybe arrange a shorter reading, like a half hour or something like that, if that's more of your liking. My store also has the gemstone jewelry, bracelets, and necklaces and malas that I create. I also do custom designs for those who need something very specific for their needs. So feel free to do that. Yeah, there's plant medicine if you're interested in learning more about that. There's a link below where you can receive 10% discount off your order, or if you just have questions about it, just reach out and let me know. The oracle decks that I designed, I'll be using a deck here today. They're also available down below. They don't require any special directions. They're just kind of a way for you to see what kind of guidance you need with the energy you have. So with that, let's get started. This last week, which is almost a full week in March before we get into April, we have dreams. You need to pay attention to your dreams because they are going to be giving you signs, clues to something that maybe you need to pay closer attention to. You may even want to keep a dream journal, which would be helpful. They're helping you with this theme we have in partially in March is freeing yourself, creating space, freeing you up to pursue what really is for your betterment and your enlightenment. And we also have friendships. There may be someone you need to or will be reconnecting with you this week, or there may be someone new that's going to be placed in your path. So that's always a nice thing, making new friends, people that are more in tune with you at this point. And celebration. There may be something worth celebrating, could be just some small milestone that you've accomplished or reached. It could be some other uh, activity, whether it's family, friends, what have you, but celebrating a lot, any and all things, small and big, is encouraged this week. We also have standing firm. I am noble, brave, and strong. So this month has been a little bumpy regarding some changes, chaos, conflict, whatever you want to call it, but you standing your ground, standing in your truth, having the strength to stand firm in what you believe, what's right for you. So that's still being encouraged. And we also have mending bridges. I heal rifts. I'm a mender. So there could be things that you are healing for yourself. It could be also things that you are helping others heal based on your experience as a teacher, as a model for other people. So that also came out. Embarking on an adventure, I savor the wonders of the world. So this new adventure, this new beginning is definitely a theme in this month of something new you're going to pursue, try, what have you. So keep that in mind. Yeah. For some of you, it could be travel. You may be planning a trip. Uh, that's also a possibility. Action, you taking action. And in this case, I think it's on something that you've maybe been dragging your feet or you maybe have put off dealing with. You're being encouraged to take action and also being in the flow of things, addressing things as they come, not forcing things, going with the ebb and flow, the ups and downs, because it's helping you to transform yourself, how you deal with those experiences, those people, as well as releasing things that no longer serve you, that have held you back in the past. So that's really important. And that's kind of a bit of an ongoing theme this month. Assessing. So this is really important. You're being asked to assess your feelings, your past, things that trigger you, which this one's called darkness. These are what we call shadows, those things that are still not healed. And that's going to help with your stability, your balance. So make sure you are, being truthful, because the other oracle deck talks about ghost lands, things of the past that have haunted you, that have kept you in a certain frame of mind, it's time for them to be released. And it's like frozen, but it's unlocking this ice, this it's a yeah, it's a clock that's frozen in ice. It's time to let go of the past. We also have Dragon's Lair. You're protected and there's more ice again. Whatever you're afraid to move forward on or to try or do, you're protected, you're being guided. And so that may also come through the signs and synchronicities that you're going to be receiving, because the bottom of the deck we have encouragement. There's an affirmation. So you're being encouraged to address these things and move past them. Maybe that's what this friendship is someone that provides you with guidance or support if it's not in your dreams or other signs and synchronicities. So the main challenge or focus of this week, we have two cards and they came out in the reverse. Sometimes I take reverses, sometimes not. It just depends on what I'm guided. This is the Eight of Wands, which talks about moving forward, swiftly moving forward, but it's in reverse. So this to me talks about being stuck, not taking the action you're being encouraged to take. And we also had the Three of Wands, you going after what it is you want, but it's like this. So again, it emphasized being stuck, not grabbing the bull by the horns, as we say. And it's clarified again. It's kind of a continuation of last week. I feel like you're being urged, nudged a little more so this week. The Three of Pentacles, which talks about building a foundation, being in alignment with yourself, your higher self, the divine, God, the universe, or working collaboratively. There may be something collaboratively you want to work on with another individual, or maybe that's the person that's coming in. But it's something, whether it's work or it's on your personal time or whatever that is, this is being emphasized again this week of getting unstuck and going for it, right? Spirit's advice, yeah, Nine of Swords. You've been held up by fear, doubts, anxiety, and they're asking you to release that and make a choice. This is the Two of Swords. So this is about kind of intuitively knowing what you need to do, the niggle and nudges, but you've kind of ignored it. Normally, this person who holds these swords is blindfolded, which talks about the fear of making that decision, but using your knowledge and wisdom and making that decision, making that choice, and coming away from, again, another reverse, the Seven of Swords. Usually the Seven of Swords talks about a thief in the night, something that's been done wrong to you, that's left its mark. And in this case, it's in the reverse. So it's about releasing that, like being okay with leaving those things behind that no longer serve you and moving forward. That's what you're being encouraged to do, moving forward, letting go, taking the lessons you need, but anything else that you don't need, releasing it. And it's coming in reverse, meaning you need to learn to let go, to release that. If you follow Spirit's advice, we have two cards. We have the Five of Swords, which is in reverse. So this talks about winning at all costs, ego. It will allow you to learn to walk away where this stuff, these people, no longer control you. They don't, what do I want to say? They don't rule how the decisions you're going to make, because they're not living your life. You're going to release that and let it go, because you've got a new beginning if you can do so. Brand spanking new beginnings with wonderment, right? Of joy. And it's the other outcome, the clarifiers talk about King of Swords, justice being served, of knowing now what's right for you and standing in that truth, that integrity. Two of Cups, finding balance, harmony, able to go with the ebb and flow and not allow things to throw you out of kilter. And the Knight of Cups, taking that first step and pursuing what brings you joy, emotional fulfillment, happiness. Bottom of the deck, we have the Hanged Man. So again, it's asking you to assess, to look at things of your past, is what I'm getting, from a different perspective and releasing that. And the clarifying deck, we have the Ace of Pentacles. So this is a gift from the universe, from the divine. This talks about a new beginning of abundance of all kinds, but that brings those things into you, in for you, to you. But again, it's about you releasing and letting it go, but actually taking action, taking that first step towards what it is you really want. So take what resonates, leave the rest behind, and we'll see you next time. Bye.